YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Doggy Rocks back with that real street news. Hey man, today, man, I got to talk more about this CMG, Yo Gotti, Hernandez Govan situation. Look, man, it's Hernandez Govan situation just keeps getting crazier. Now that the streets are saying that he might have flipped on CMG. Y'all see all the subliminals that boy's doing in these interviews. And the rumors are flying heavy, y'all. You hear me? They are flying heavy. Loose lips sink ships, you know what I'm saying? And maybe intentional, maybe unintentional. But Hernandez Govan seems very, very smart, and it seems tactical. So today we're going to break down exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What people are saying. And is there any truth behind these snitching allegations? So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, first off, let's back it on up. Exactly who is Hernandez Govan, y'all? And how does name get wrapped up in this Young Dolph case? Well, Hernandez Govan is allegedly the mastermind behind the whole situation, right? Now, anybody familiar with the situation know this is just not true. He was no more of a solicitor, a facilitator. Meaning the masterminds are at CMG, Yo Gotti, Jook. Rest, R.I.P. to Jook, and I ain't saying rest in peace. So those are the masterminds, not Hernandez Govan. He's no more than a facilitator, somebody who they wanted to orchestrate this because they didn't want to get their hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know Gotti previously put out hits on Dolph. The authorities know that. So their whole thing was to put someone in position to take care of it. You know, black youngster, he messed his situation up. So they went to Hernandez Govan, who Jook knew. He know. Quette know the streets. He's over in Orange Mound. He's right around Castalia. He can help facilitate this. And that's how Hernandez Govan got involved. Hernandez Govan and that boy Big Jook are close. Gambling buddies. Let Hernandez Govan tell it. They like cousins, play cousins. Whatever the situation, you know, whatever he want to say about the situation. But he got tied up into this case because he is the one who was to look for the hitters to take care of Dolph. And it may not even been that. Maybe he just was put in his ear that, hey, Jook probably told him, look, I'll allege, look, we got $1 million for you to get Dolph up out here, right? Hernandez Govan, being the hustler, bet with Quette. Being the hustler he is, he's not going to tell the goons who's going to slide that they got $1 million to split. He's going to tell them boys, here's $100,000, and he's going to keep the $900, or whatever the case may be, man. Look, Govan's a smart dude. I can tell by all his interviews, man. You know, he is a smart individual. I'm not taking nothing away from him on that side. But a snake's a snake, you know what I'm saying? We got them all in the hood, bro. Some of them dudes who would do anything for money, regardless who they backstabbing. You know what I'm saying? So, now where it gets messy is that people online started saying, look, Govan flipped. And where did that come from? Well, it came from his own admissions, you know what I'm saying? Like, Govan is putting it out there that, oh, I could have had immunity. I could have had this deal on the table. I had this deal on the table. And then with all the back and forth between him and Charleston White pretty much putting out there, look, you're a rat. Dollar Bill gave information that you was a rat. So with the self-admission and the admission from his daughter's stepfather, given to Charleston White via Charleston White, All the things he's saying subliminally on Vlad, no jumper. It's a lot of Yo Gotti, CMG, Big Juk, Yo Gotti. That's a lot of self-snitching right there, man. I mean, not self-snitching, but just snitching, period. Point blank. Dry snitching, some would say. So this is where these snitching allegations is coming from. This ain't something that people are just making up, man. He's out here dry snitching. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other way around it. And since he's been, his name been floating around CMG, the biggest question is, does he have real beef with Yo Gotti and the CMG camp? Or is this all speculation? Now, let him tell it he don't even know Yo Gotti. He has never even had any type of dealing with Yo Gotti whatsoever. No dealings, none, zilch. But then he comes around and say, oh, yeah, I was on the phone with Yo Gotti. We squashed some beef between me and one of his artists. And, and that was pretty much it. That's the only time I really remember speaking to him. So in one aspect, he never even met the guy, talked to him or nothing. In another aspect, he's squashing beefs with him. So to me, this CMG beef looks real. Now, what I'm proposing is that maybe the same way that Cornelius didn't get his money, Drop got some money. We know that from the Big Homie G video. He got some money. And he probably got that feature from Big Homie G as part of the payment. But maybe Govan didn't get the rest of his money. And this is where his beef is stemming. It's where it's stemming from. I really believe that CMG didn't pay Govan Orange Mountain Quette what he was due. So he's like, okay, you ain't gonna pay me my money. Let me put some heat on you. Let me drop some subliminals out there about that boy Yo Gotti. Put the heat on him. Bring me that, run that money so I can be quiet about your name. You know what I'm saying? This is it's what it looks like to me. It looks like he's putting that pressure on Yo Gotti to pay him the rest of that bread that he was not paid, man. And this dude's gonna get his money by any means. He's one of those type of guys. I can tell he's smart, he's intelligent, and he's gonna use his tactics to get his bread. So Yo Gotti, it's not looking really good for you, bro. You out here ducking and dodging, and you ain't real quiet at this point. Meanwhile, this dude is throwing your name so far up under the bus, we know the feds is up under there with a flashlight looking for it. You know what I mean? So I believe the beef is real. I believe that Quette ain't gonna stop until some money come his way. Period, point blank. That man want his money for what he did and what he was acquitted of. He got off, hey, salute to him for getting off. But you ain't done though, fam. If the feds ain't already squeezing him to get this information, he want that money and he gonna give that information up. So the feds will come back around and scoop this case up, if you ask me. Now, when you check the comments and social media, the reaction's kind of split. I mean, all the Dolph fans are saying, look, this dude's guilty. He, whether he was acquitted or not, he's definitely guilty, and he's out here trying to snitch on that boy Yo Gotti. He's out here trying to put pressure on Yo Gotti. And other people are saying, look, leave the man alone. He beat the charges. He must not be guilty, right? But everybody in the streets know the situation. The prosecution was terrible. The evidence they presented took a victim of a crime that the jurors couldn't see. So instead of really trying to nail him, they try to get a charge on him that the jurors was not going to say guilty to. The judicial system in Memphis is terrible from what I saw so far. The Tyrese Nichols, this case, I mean, just fumbling the ball all on national TV, you know what I'm saying? And some say, boys, let him be, and others say, man, get him. Let the streets get him. Let PRE get him. So tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Jump in the comment section and tell me what y'all think about that right there. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you look at them comment sections around anybody doing videos on Dolph, anybody doing videos on Yo Gotti, anybody doing videos on Quette, and it's a lot of mixture of results there. So tell me what you think about the situation, though. You know what I mean? And then, look, this is the bigger picture, man. At the end of the day, this ain't about one man. It's not about Quette. It's not about Straight Drop. It's not about Yo Gotti. This could shake up the Dolph case, period. and CMG's name in a big way. You know, it's not if somehow Yo Gotti gets implicated in this right here, CMG is done. All his artists probably be under the Rockefeller, Jay-Z somehow. Who knows? Maybe they'll go to different record labels, but this doesn't just affect Yo Gotti. This is going to affect a lot of people in the music game. You know what I'm saying? So when and if that RICO does come from the bottom of it, man, Quette's on admissions and dry snitching, and probably taking a stand one day against this man Yo Gotti, who knows? It's going to affect a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since the loss of Dolph, the music scene in Memphis was, you know, it had this big spike. Then slowed down a little bit. And if Yo Gotti take his hit, it could be crippling, man, to the music scene in Memphis. Now, not to say the music scene would die, not by any means. This is a musical city. It's a lot of talent. But that black cloud has been looming over the Dolph situation. And then you mix in the savior, this guy who's posted the new king of Memphis. Some people say, what's the king of Memphis? And he goes down too. It's two of the biggest things in Memphis gone. And that could cripple it, man. That could really hurt the situation down there. You know what I'm saying? So, look, before we close this out, here's the way I see it, man. Hernandez Govan is on a mission. He's on a mission to get that money. So, Mr. Yo Gotti, whatever you owe this man Quette, 1.2, 800, 750,000, whatever you owe this man, I advise you to pay that man this money because he's on a mission to either get you and CMG taken down or he want that paper. And I think right now he believes he's not getting that paper, so he's on a mission to take you down. You know, send that 700,000, 800,000 in a brown paper bag the same way you did to Cornelius's lawyer and get this man up off you before it all comes crumbling down. You lost your girl already. Well, you still got Glorilla. But Angela Simmons is gone, and she knew what was coming. I believe she knew Rico was coming. But, Yo Gotti, you better pay this man off. Orange Mountain Quette's on a mission to get you, fam. Jump in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this whole situation, man. What? Orange Mountain Quette, Hernandez Govan take down Yo Gotti and CMG. Is it behind money? Or is he just simply dry snitching and got diarrhea of the mouth? I don't think he's that dumb. Tell me what you think, though. Jump in the comment section. Smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you didn't subscribe to the channel, man, you are tripping. Subscribe to the channel so you can get these updates, man. And until next time, YouTube 1.